Hey everyone! So here we are. It's Whip It Up Wednesday, celebration dinner time. So tonight we are going to be making pizza and cake. I'm going to finish wrapping up here, or setting up here, while we get some, Facebook kind of searches out there and tries to let you guys know that we're starting Whip It Up Wednesday. Sorry it's a little bit late. Had a kind of hectic work day today. For those of you that I work with, yes, I know it wasn't that hectic. It was just, I got off a little bit late. So today we are going to be using our personal pan stone, personal pizza stone, to make up our pizza using the toaster oven. And then we're going to be using our batter bowl and our everyday rock crock in the microwave to make up the cake. So while Facebook is out there searching for folks, I'm going to be in here searching for a couple more of my things that's probably sitting over here at the sink. I apologize if I just moved everybody. Oh, there it is. Hey Danielle. So I wanted to make a quick shout out to some of my other Pampered Chef consultants out there that are doing recipe night at our director's house. I hope you guys are making up something tasty. So we'll cover some of, now the way that I make my pizza is I just kind of throw everything on. I am a huge fan of pepperoni pizza, so that's what we're making tonight because we're celebrating. I'll tell you in a little bit why we're celebrating. But what I do is I go to Safeway and I buy the Primo Taglio pizza dough. So they make it in what I call unhealthy and healthy. So they make it in traditional pizza dough and then some whole wheat pizza dough. I then pick up a pack of pepperoni, a pack of mozzarella cheese. I only use half of the pizza dough, so if you notice there's still some pizza dough in there because I'm only making a small size. So I hand stretch this. Usually if I have a little bit more time, I try to actually press it out a little bit better. So maybe as this goes on, while we're waiting for a couple more folks to join up, I'll just keep kind of pressing this into shape. I'm not skilled yet where I can toss it and spin it around and all that jazz, but yeah. So I hope everyone has had a good week so far. It's hump day, whoop whoop. And like I said, I found out some pretty cool news today, so I'll share that towards the end of the cook. So what we're going to do is we've got the dough pressed out on the personal pizza, and I'm going to use what I've fondly called the spoonula, but one of our spatulas here, and just grab some pizza sauce. Now if you want to be all professional about it, you can measure it out and everything. I just cover it so I've got some good sauce. I don't like too much sauce. I'm not a big fan of Chicago style pizza. I'm more like the New York style thin crust, or just a traditional, I don't know, Domino's type crust. So put some sauce on there, and then we're going to grate up some cheese using our coarse grater. We used this last week, and it's just real easy. The one thing that I love about our coarse grater is, one, how easy it is. So it's our microplane, and it comes in a coarse and a fine grater. And I priced it out today because I could. I was at Safeway, and this block of cheese is 20.4 cents per ounce. And if I wanted to get the same cheese shredded already, I'm going to pay 49 cents an ounce. So I'm not sure if this is worth 20 cents an ounce here, but it's really not that hard to grate some cheese on your own. You know it's fresh, you know it's just cheese, whereas when it's shredded, for those of you that didn't tune in last week, shredded cheese actually allows for a certain amount of sawdust to be put in, so the FDA clears a certain level of sawdust because that's what helps keep it not clumpy. So again, I don't like clumpy cheese, so sometimes I'm willing to just go ahead and get the sawdust type of cheese. But it's just as easy to sit here and quickly shred it. So you guys can't really see because it's towards the bottom, but it actually shreds really fast. So in that probably 30 seconds, I just took about 2/3 of this, shredded it up. It's roughly a cup, or what I call a giant Courtney handful. And then I'm just going to spread that around. I'm going to leave a little bit on the plate here. If you can see, I've got some on the plate because I like to cover up my pepperoni with cheese. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I like that nice toasty cheese. I'm a little weird. And then I'm going to grab some oregano here. Sorry, I should have grabbed this earlier. This must be it. So grab a little bit of oregano. Using our adjustable measuring spoon, so this is our teaspoon. I'm going to put about half a teaspoon of oregano, just kind of sprinkle that on top of the cheese. You can also put it on top of the sauce. I like to put a little bit of garlic on my pizza, so we're going to take a clove of garlic here. Use my Santoku to smash it. And again, wasn't the most prepared, but you know what? I'm going to cook with you guys like I cook with myself. And I'm going to, sorry, you didn't have to peel it because I forgot I was going to use our garlic press. So I'm just going to press a little bit of garlic on there. Cool thing about our garlic press is it comes with this doodad, which I found finally. And if you notice, I have some, let's see if I can hold this over. I have some garlic hanging off of that. So I'm just going to use my scraper and just kind of parse it off a little bit, scrape it so it's nice and clean. It's nice and clean there. And then the cool part of this is if I had actually kept the skin on, actually there's still some skin in there, I can use the end, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to grab that skin and then throw it in my trash bowl. And it's nice and cleaned out. The other thing that you can do is it's got these, like a comb type thing. And those fit right into, so you see that left over there? I can actually just put this comb in here. I'm going to try to do it over the counter. And it just cleans it up a little bit. Kind of loosens up some pieces there. So it's much easier to wash. Alright, so we've got our garlic pressed on top. We've got our oregano. And now we're going to add some pepperoni. If you want to be fancy and put other toppings on there, you can do anything. You can do grilled chicken using our grill press on the stove, grill up some chicken, put that down. Please don't judge. I absolutely love pepperoni. I will probably put a couple of these pieces in my mouth while I'm cooking because it's delicious. So, if you're still watching this, go ahead and comment what your favorite pizza topping is. Well, let's see how many of us have similarities in what we like to put on our pizza. My actual favorite pizza topping, or favorite type of pizza, is a white pizza, and I like to put grilled chicken, garlic, sometimes artichoke hearts if I'm feeling fancy. I'll throw some artichoke hearts on there, but I really just like that white pizza, no sauce, just kind of a nice garlic olive oil base on my pizza. So, one of the other cool things about our coarse grater is, you guys saw me use it like this, but I can actually hold it flat and just grate directly over the pizza. So we can top this pizza off, and then we're going to throw this baby in the oven. So I've got my oven preheated at 425, and we're going to cook it, I think it says for about 15 minutes. Let's see. It says 18 to 22 minutes, but it is a convection oven for me, so I'm going to put it in there for 15, and then we'll check on it towards the end. Alright, so we've got it in there for 15 minutes, and while that cooks, we're going to go ahead and prepare our cake. So, using our large batter bowl, I've just dumped the cake batter into the bowl. So, Peggy, I know that, hey Davina! So, Peg, I know you love chocolate, but as you guys have learned through some of my shows, I'm allergic to chocolate, and my neighbor's not around right now. So, today, we are making a party rainbow chip, because we are partying and celebrating and having fun tonight. So, we're making the party rainbow chip lava cake. So, we've got the dough in here, and then we're just going to follow the directions on the back of the box. So, it calls for 1 cup of water and half a cup of vegetable oil. Using our Easy Read measuring cup, you can see water, oil. I don't have to do 2 separate measurements, which I love about it. And the cool thing is it's pretty well balanced, so I'm just kind of holding on to the end, and I can keep it pretty level. I can also put it down, and it's called Easy Read, because now I'm not having to do this number and try to figure out. The measurements are actually right on the inside of the cup. See if I can get that up there. There you go. You can see it against my hand. So I'm tilted right now, but if you guys were able to look, you can see that that's about 1.5 cups of liquid. And it's just real easy. I just put it down. I measure it to the 1 cup mark for the water, and then I measure it to 1.5 cups for the oil. I'm going to go ahead and dump that in and mix it up a little bit, and then it calls for 3 eggs. So this one is the super moist party cake. So it's got, I guess it has pudding in it, which is what makes it super moist. Hey Davina, next time you come visit or I come up there, we'll make some cake, I promise. And we'll even make it in a rock crock or maybe even a silicone baker so we can get that lava cake feel to it. Where did I put my, oh, there. I was trying to find my eggs. Alright, so something I heard the other day about cracking eggs is you're supposed to crack them on a flat surface, because if you crack them on the edge, that's when the shell actually breaks into the egg and you're more likely to have the egg fall in. So I have found that cracking it on the edge, or on the surface, makes it more like shattered like that, but it never actually falls into the bowl, which is the important part. Another trick that you can do if you have a tendency of cracking eggs and having the shell fall into the bowl is you can crack the egg into one of our prep bowls or the silicone prep bowls, which I had one around here just a minute ago. But our silicone prep bowls come in multiple sizes, and they're really nice because you can just kind of crack the egg on the side and then squeeze it and drop the egg in there. You can also add like chocolates and melt the chocolate and then swirly whirl the chocolate on top if you want. Today, like I said, we're not going to do chocolate. So we're just using our whisk here, and we're just going to whisk those eggs in. I probably should have just done 1 egg at a time because it's a little bit easier. It's kind of hard to talk and whisk. I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried to do that. But alright, so we've got kind of that nice consistency. One of the things that I love about the bowl is since it's glass and everything, and it's got this edge, you can kind of see, and then our whisk does a good job really getting into that corner. So I end up without having a whole lot of extra batter that's not mixed in. Hey Lisa! I hope your recovery is going well. My friend Lisa's a beast. She had major knee surgery, and then she's kind of come out of that knee surgery, and she's already, sorry, my hands are messy. She's already back on the horse, no pun intended, because she actually owns a horse who's absolutely beautiful. But she is back on the horse, and she's working out, and she's losing that extra, I won't even call it weight, because she doesn't really have weight to lose, but she's back in the fight, which is awesome. Alright, so we've got the batter mixed up. So this is how easy a lava cake is using our rock crocks. So for those of you that haven't seen, this is our everyday rock crock. It's about 2.5 quart rock crock. And it is a ceramic lined, so if you are familiar with our stoneware, basically it's ceramic covered stoneware. The beauty of that, it can go in the dishwasher, which is one of the places our stoneware can't go. It can also go on the grill. It goes in the microwave, which is my favorite place for it, and it goes on the stove and in the oven and under the broiler. So it can go a lot of places, but again, my favorite spot is between the microwave and the dishwasher because I don't like doing dishes. For those of you that can see back there, I apologize. I don't think that'll ever get cleaned up, so I would say deal with it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump this batter into the everyday rock crock. There we go. And then I'm just going to use one of our scrapers to get as much of this batter as possible. Another fun thing that I didn't really get to talk about with the silicone prep bowls is you can actually make a lava cake or a regular cake using the silicone prep bowls. For those of you who have little girls or granddaughters or nieces or even little boys, boys can like princesses and dolls. you guys can make like a doll cake using it. So if you think about it, put it upside down. So you're going to cook it like this, and then you're going to tip it like that, and then you make a little round ball, and it looks like her dress. So you can decorate it like that, which is a lot of fun. All right, so I've got the cake in there, or the batter in there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take funfetti icing and a spoon. Nothing fancy, just a spoon. Some people do the scooper, I don't. And I am just going to plop this funfetti icing. And since I used the entire batter, or the entire box of batter, I'm going to use probably, yeah, we're probably going to use the majority of this icing. I use a little bit, or I reserve a little bit, so I can make sure that there's some nice icing on top. So, alright, so we've dropped those dollops. I kind of did larger dollops than I like, into the batter. And then we're going to throw it in the microwave, and we're going to cook it for 8 to 10 minutes. We're going to start with 8 and then stick a knife in it and see how it turns out for the next 10 minutes. We've got about 7 minutes left on the pizza, and then we've got 8 minutes on the cake. And if I actually timed how long we were at right now, for anyone who's been watching long enough, if you can tell me, it's that plus 8 minutes, and I've got my celebratory dinner. I'm not going to make you guys wait until I'm done cooking all this stuff, but I will take a picture of it, and I'll throw it online in the comment section. So now's the time that I tell you why we're celebrating. Why am I having my favorite dinner, which is pizza and cake? I'm having it because I'm moving! Yay! I just got an assignment. I'm heading to Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'll be moving there in June. So for those of you that are Tucsonans, I'm going to miss you guys. I know a lot of you guys through Team Red, White, and Blue. I know a lot of you guys through volleyball and work and all that, so I'm definitely going to miss you guys. But I'm not too far away. 7 hours, 6 if you drive fast, and I'm up in Vegas, so who doesn't want to come visit me in Vegas? I bet you I'll get more visitors in Vegas than I did in Corona to Tucson because I live so far away from the actual city of Tucson. So please come out and visit me. Say hi. We're definitely going to be cooking up a storm in Vegas, so if you guys ever want to join me for Whip It Up Wednesday, just give me a ring, shoot me a message, let me know you're coming into town, and I'll have a guest room for you, and you can help me prepare whatever Whip It Up Wednesday. So I will be keeping Whip It Up Wednesday going while I'm up there, but there might be a little bit of inconsistencies there as I'm going through the moving process. A lot of this might not be there for some of the time because you'll start seeing a lot of boxes, but hopefully I'll be able to show you guys how, you know, you can whip it up in a hotel, you can whip it up in TLF, you can whip it up in a brand new house without any dishes. So that's my goal for Whip It Up Wednesday. It might not always happen on Wednesday, but we're always going to be here. So hopefully you guys can celebrate with me. I wish I had everyone here so they could eat cake and pizza with me, but I did make a personal pizza size, so there wouldn't be enough. There's definitely enough cake, though. So please keep in touch, and thank you guys for coming to Whip It Up Wednesday. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.